Yo, yo. What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Quick live stream, bro. Quick live stream, bro. Shoot. Oh, all right. Waiting for this little chat joint to pop up. All right, bet. We good, we good. Yo, man. How y'all feel about this whole McGregor thing? Let's watch a little bit about this, but I'm not gonna lie to you. Yo, if I had to be honest, I don't think that this fight does anywhere near the numbers of what it my bad, by the way. I'm a little bit tired. But I don't think this fight does anywhere near the numbers of Jake Paul versus Tyson. I'm just not sure whether or not they got like that level of fans anymore. Like I'm talking about either one of them. I mean, I know they still have fans, but I mean for people to like really want to tune in, like honestly, it's probably for the best that this whole Netflix deal happened. Because if it wasn't for that, I mean, wow, I don't know whether or not anybody really would even want to see it at all, man. Let's see. Conor McGregor versus Logan Paul is fine. It's financial desperation. I'm not gonna lie. I would not be surprised if that's what that is. I know a bunch of people they're gonna say, nah, there's no type of way, no possible way that that's what it is. To me, that's what that is. To me, it screams, yeah, bro is bro is looking for a quick payday. But he doesn't want to have to fight like genuine competition. And here's the thing, right? If we being all the way real, like a fight between Connor and Logan, bro, do that sound competitive to y'all? Keep it a bean. Let's keep it all the way a beanski, bro. Does that jump sound like mad competitive? If it does, I mean, okay. Does not to me though. To me, it sounds like a quick cash grab, bro. Sounds a whole lot like a quick cash grab. Sounds like something that nobody really should actually be tuning in to really see, but more than likely somebody will. We'll see, you know. We're gonna have to see, I know, right? That's my cat over there, bro. That's my cat over there. Give me a second, y'all. I'm just trying to like check a couple things out over here. This John doing it? We good? Hold on. Yeah. We good. We up. I'm like, yo, is this John live right now or no? It is. Hmm. Maybe maybe if I go here. Gotta check something out right now, real quick, bro. Where is it? Where is it? Okay. There we go. Okay. So it is. It is. It's up there right now. Bet. I'm like, dog, it gotta be somewhere up there right now. All right, give me a second. I gotta put a few things. Few thing of the things. Do I really even want to put this in like a I mean, it's just gonna already go to like lives, so I don't really care. But yeah, bro, yo, pull up, bro. We doing a quick little late night, quick little late night live stream. Just chat it up with y'all for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Where is it? I think we should be good right there. Let me see. Just put a few of these in there. Yep. But if I had to say for real, yeah, I don't think that. I think this is. If I had to be real, I think this is. I think this is the end of McGregor. To be honest with you, I just don't see. I don't see his career like doing too much else after this, which is to me fine, bro. I mean, I think that bro did whatever it was he was going to do for the sport. Um, And I think that that's fine. That should be really about it. I think that should literally be all that he had to do for the sport. You made your money. You did what you had to do. Now leave. Because yeah, bro, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a huge fan of new McGregor at all. I know a whole bunch of people, they still living in like his heyday. they still living in they definitely still living in like the best times with this bull. But I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I'm kind of about sick of it, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of about sick of it. Just saying, man. Like, yeah, we gonna go with that. Let's go with these Jones. Yeah, for now, this should be good. Wow. But yeah, I'm not a huge fan of him right about now. Kind of feel like he probably should just leave the sport alone. But look, let's go ahead and see if we can find like some content to look at right quick, bro. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we could watch a little something. Watch a quick video from somebody. Yeah. Let me see. Reveals Logan Paul fight.
Conor McGregor has just.
Man. I have such a hard time getting even remotely excited for this, bro. And I mean like even remotely. It just like nothing about this seems like something that I would really like or care about even a little bit. But I mean, hey, we'll see, man. Let's see. I mean, we pretty much already know about like the tweet, bro. I don't even know if there's really any like major content on that like we should really even watch. Right now, I don't think there's anything. Let's see. What could we watch, bro? What could we watch right about now? Bro, when I did my last live stream, bro, they really actually like they hit the jump, bro. Like they hit the what is it? They hit the like the little copyright jump off of that like TNA clip on some garbage stuff. They really did that. So I gotta be even more careful about when I'm watching any kind of clips, bro. I can't just watch any kind of clip. I gotta like be mad careful about stuff. But let me see. Is there any one of these that I would actually want to like watch from anybody? I don't normally watch everybody's like content, let alone everybody's MMA content, bro. Dudes be too biased sometimes, bro. And I mean, that's coming from me. I get it. Like I got my own biases too, but bulls don't even be trying to hide it sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Conor McGregor versus Logan Paul. I just can't get it. I can't get it. I can't get into it, bro. I literally can't get into this fight. How is this exciting, bro? And to who? I don't know. Let me find a little something to watch though, bro. Just a little something. We gonna be up here. We not gonna be on here for too long, but Woodley says he tortured Kobe Covington in training. That's funny. That's pretty funny. I don't know. Maybe that's true. Maybe it's not. I actually, you want to know something, bro? I really do feel like, and this might sound crazy to some people, right? But like, I really do feel like American wrestling is mad overrated, yo. Matter of fact, yo, let's watch that. Let's watch the video from what's the boy name? MMA Shay. Yeah. All right, the hard truth about Bo Nickel. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Let's watch a little bit of this, Joe. See what he say. Cause if it's anywhere near what my opinion on it is, then he's basically just gonna say that, bro. Just it ain't no possible way. There's nothing that's gonna make this dude into just like this overnight elite sensation, bro. There's nothing that's gonna make that happen. All right, but let's see.
That I've personally turned around on more than Bo Nickel. You know, for the longest time, it seemed like I was the one guy defending him from the onslaught of unjust hate.
He kinda was, if I'm being honest with you, he was. But at the same time, was it unjust hate? I think this is what I think he about to be talking about, bro. He probably gonna talk about like bros, like I don't know. Bo Nichols seem like delusional sometimes, bro. Like he'll talk about like his most recent fight, which like yeah he technically won, but like he could like bro he did not look good on the feet on that one, not at all. And to be honest with you, a lot of the time the people that he's had to fight tend to be cans. And now here's the other thing: he's only had to fight like a handful of people. So I guess he's probably about to talk about the fact that like, you know, bro got this like random attitude now where like he really feels like he's like super good. And it's like, bro, if he had to get in there with like any of like the major dudes, we talking about like top 10s guys in the division, he gets cooked, bro. Bo dies. But let's see.
And you know what? Honestly, I believed in the cause that I was fighting for, but I will say now I've turned around on that. I think that Bo Nickel has a lot of fundamental issues with his game, with his personality, with his outlook on life, to an extent that I just don't think he will ever be anything, anywhere, ever again.
No.
All right, that's kind of where I'm at right now. There is not a soul on this planet competing in MMA who has better wrestling accolades than Bo Nickel. Okay.
Accolades? A person completing on this planet? I don't know, man. But I mean, as far as like right now, I get what he's trying to say. Yeah, like he has a lot of accolades, but at the same time, does it translate?
Bo Nickel's accolades blow everybody else out of the water, but he is so unsettling. There is something so uncanny about this guy that nobody can accept it, and I think that's crazy. Nobody can accept it. They look at him and they just say, no, I just can't, no, just no.
I know.
And for a long time, I was confused about this, but I think I've really pinpointed the reason for this. And that is, Bo Nickel resembles something pretending to be a human, I think is the main factor in all of this. Again, after the Paul Craig fight, I was so baffled by the performance that I had to do a deep dive. I had to do some research. I had to see, okay, what is this guy doing? What does his training look like? Why did he take all of these world-class wrestling accolades and translate it into probably the worst amateur kickboxing match you've ever seen?
Yeah.
And this is what I've stumbled across.
Only a select few understand what it takes to be a fighter. It's tough on your body, it's tough on your mind. There's so many things to learn. There's not enough time to learn them all. This sport is hard, but that's why I love it. Not many people want to hop in that cage, knowing that the person across from you is trying to hurt you. And once that door closes, it's you and only you who control.
Okay, this is weird. This is weird to me. This is mad weird. Like, bro, how many fights has Bo Nickel had in the UFC? Hold on. How many fights has Bo Nickel had in the UFC? 4? He's had 4 fights, and he's making documentaries about how like most people don't know shit about boxing. Oh, brother. All right.
Controls what happens next. And me, I'm going to be the one who gets my hand raised because that's what we do.
Bro, it's 4 fights. It's 4 fights. Am I tripping? Am I smoking crack, bro? Yo, It is 4 fights. Bro, where is bro getting this energy from? It's 4 fights. You done have 4 actual matches in the UFC. And then bro just drops a whole he drops a whole Netflix special about the anatomy of all fighters. And he putting himself in this like crazy category of we do this. Only us. Only we can. Bro, who are you talking about? What are you talking about, bro? So yeah, he's saying, yeah, he's like perpetrating, which he is. He's doing it. He's like compensating probably for the lack of fights, right? Like,
it's just kind of unsettling. It's just unsettling.
Like, where did that energy come from?
That wasn't good.
No,
it wasn't good. And he clearly thought that was it. He just thought that. I'm running out of things to say. Okay, but I think that's all you really need to see to kind of understand what Bo Nickel is. Okay, he's that. He's that right there. He's the kind of guy that just had this epiphany that I need to enlighten the world on what it means to be a fighter. I mean, you know, I'm 6-0. I've fought a lot of tin cans.
Okay, that's pretty much that's kind of where I'm coming from with this, bro. Let me hold on, bro. That's literally where I'm coming from with this. Like, where is he getting this energy from? Like, genuinely, where is Bo Nickel getting this energy that he is somehow just he's really, really good? Where is this, bro? You've been fighting literally no one knows majority of they knew the name of Paul Craig, bro. They knew Paul Craig's name. That was about it. Everybody else were like, okay.
I need to be the one to do it. I need to be the one to tell the world that being a fighter is hard and it's not easy. Let me tell you all about it. And I just think that it's unsettling, man. I think it's kind of scary. Like, I don't like it. I really don't like it. It made me feel very uncomfortable. To me, this just kind of puts the nail in the coffin that Bo Nickel will ever be an interesting figure in the sport of MMA.
I don't think so.
He's just not going to be. You know, look, the Dagestanis are very straight-laced.
Yeah.
They're very haram.
Yeah.
They're kind of what Bo Nickel is. The difference is, though, when they do it, it's very intimidating.
Correct. When Bo Nickel does it, it's after he beats up a trash can. This is so weird, bro. I don't know what made him make that. Like, did somebody tell him that his performance against Paul Craig was like top notch or something like that, bro? After looking at that, I was like, bro, he should never fight. He should never, ever, ever fight Hamza, bro. Never. He dies.
When Bo Nickel does it, it's just kind of lame. All right, that's kind of what it comes down to. It's just pretty fucking lame.
Yeah.
All right, like, I'm sorry, Bo, but it's not interesting that you're a man of God and you don't drink and that you're very, you know. I don't know, dude. That's the problem. There's nothing else to say about him.
No.
I guess, look, if you want to gauge Bo's skills, unfortunately, I think we're also running into some pretty severe roadblocks there as well. And look, I think there are 2 big ones, all right? First of which being Bo Nickel, for whatever reason, wants to compete at 185 pounds. And that just isn't the move. But
no, man, I'm telling you right now, Bo will get exposed in this division. I promise you. Because what I saw when he was standing up, I was like, bro, this is terrible. Like, this is awful.
I don't know if he can make any other weight class. That's the problem. He's in a tough pickle here because,
I mean, yeah,
Bo, in wrestling, from his freshman all the way through his junior year.
All right, that's a good point. Yeah, that's a good point. Dang. He fought around that whole time. Yeah, but bro, that's wrestling, bro. That's wrestling. This is college wrestling. This is not the UFC where dudes could just kick your head off, bro. Like,
he competed at 184, and his senior year he moved.
And it's college wrestling where the only things for you to do is just these wrestling moves, bro. Not for nothing, but at the end of the day, bro, when when you get to the UFC, suddenly the amount of like ways that you could get finished in a fight, they immediately like they pile up. I don't know where this idea that you could just like, I guess like you could just be this like college wrestler and just come in and then you just gonna wreck everything comes from. Nah, man, you gonna have to learn like to get way better with striking. So I mean, hopefully a striking coach really like gets on him about it, because I'm telling you, what I saw in that octagon last time, it wasn't pretty, bro.
Moved up to 197. And then after, at the Olympic trials, he moved back down to 184. All right. So maybe on paper, you would say 185 is a decent, that's kind of where he should be. No, it's not actually. You're wrong. And you're wrong because in wrestling, you have an hour after you weigh in to when you compete. That's all you get is an hour. Because of that, you can't cut a significant amount of weight. You just can't do it. But in the sport of MMA, you got like 36 hours to rehydrate.
Right.
Okay, you got guys like Paulo Costa who are probably 230 pounds.
Like Paulo is easily walking around like 220, maybe 230, like you said, possibly.
Outside of camp. All right. Bo Nickel's tiny for 185.
He is.
He's a very, very small guy. I mean, Paul Craig was...
Like, do you see this? Do you see what I'm looking at right now? I'm telling you, man. Listen, Dana just should do what he's doing right now, where he keeps feeding them cans, bro. Just keep feeding them the cans, and then just let that be it, bro. Just like try to build some hype around him that way, because if we talk about just like having him fight anybody in the top 10, oh my goodness, that's not going to be pretty, bro.
Towering over him. It was kind of shocking how small Bo looked in there. And the problem is, when it comes to wrestling in particular, size and strength just plays a big factor.
Yeah.
I mean, it just absolutely does. When you are bigger and stronger than your opponent, you can manipulate them a lot faster, a lot quicker, a lot easier. It gives your opponent less time to react. And if there's one thing we can take away from Bo's career so far, it is that he gets out-muscled in there a little bit. I mean, look at this shot against Cody Brundage, and what this comes down to is the fact that Cody just didn't feel the danger.
Cody
did not feel himself getting manipulated quickly.
No.
And it gave him time to react. He just turned the corner and tried to throw Bo off of him.
Pretty much.
And it worked. Right? And you parallel that to Khamzat Chimaev down at 170, where he was just lifting guys in the air.
Like that's an adult male picking up another adult male like a whining toddler.
And walking around with them.
Crazy,
while he was dragging Gilbert Burns around the octagon. It's just size and strength.
It is.
Okay. And Bo Nickel at 185, he doesn't got it.
No,
he just
man.
doesn't got it. Okay.
No.
I mean, Dricus Du Plessis would be so much monumentally more of a man than Bo Nickel is. I mean,
genuinely, I think it's just his frame, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you, this right here is my issue when it comes to wrestling and jiu-jitsu in general. Like, I think that it's cool to have like in your repertoire. But bro, a lot of those dudes, I don't know if it's just like they hate the idea of having to lift weights or like having to get like way stronger. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's just like they watch too many like reruns of like the first few UFCs with Hoist Gracie and everything. But like, bro, we are not living in a time where just like nobody knows what this is anymore. And we are also living in a time where like, if you try that on me, I'm literally just gonna, bro. We literally watched what happened with Conor Gracie. Bro's his whole tactic is I'm gonna sit on my back and just like I'm gonna tell you to like come here so we can just like mix it up down here. I'm gonna literally rain down punches on you like fire from heaven. What are we talking about, bro? Like, I'm just saying, don't get me wrong. I like all of those things. I like jiu-jitsu. I like wrestling. I've done it, right? I've literally done it. But if we're talking about like which thing like you would need to be worried about more, especially inside of an octagon situation, are you crazy? It's absolutely going to be like, listen, it's one thing if the wrestling is going to be paired well with just like, significant strikes or something like that. But like some of these dudes, bro, it's just it's a hug fest, bro. He's gonna hug you and he's gonna like try to put you down there. And maybe in the heat of the moment, he doesn't remember that he's supposed to be doing something else to you. Like that's one thing that I can give the Dagestani guys and Hamzat like credit for. Like, bro, it's not just like, oh, he's just gonna take you down to the ground. No, bro, you're gonna just get mauled. You're gonna get taken to the ground, and he's going to punch you in the face for the next 3 minutes. And then maybe he'll try to submit you.
I mean, he's going to be fucking massive compared to him. And where the problems really start to lie here for Bo is the fact that, honestly, wrestling to a certain degree is dying in MMA.
I just said it, bro. I just said it. Listen, great striking and like knowledge of wrestling. So let's put it this way. It's not that wrestling's dying. It's that wrestling as like a primary source of a primary source of finishes is dying. More of the finishes now are turning into what it was at one point in time, or really a better version of what it was at one point in time, which is actual striking, right? It's somebody pairing together some combos and really actually like knocking somebody out or making somebody buckle. But if we're talking about like the idea of like, I'm just going to out wrestle this dude and just take him to the ground and then I'll be fine. That's not happening like that anymore. That's the reason why I'm taking Ilia Topuria over Charles Oliveira, bro. I would put money on that. I'm so serious. And I like Charles. Bro. I do. But Ilia striking, bro. And then you mean to tell me all he got to do is just like not get taken? I mean, you could get taken to the ground, but just like get back up. I'm just saying, bro.
I made a video way back when talking about this exact notion, and I think when you look at Bo Nickel in particular, it's so true.
Yeah.
And what the crutch of that video essentially was is that MMA wrestling is becoming a very, very unique skill.
It is.
That collegiate wrestling, Olympic wrestling just does not prepare you for.
I literally just said this, bro. I said, bro, that American style wrestling, bro, that American style wrestling, it's just not that good anymore. At one point in time, it was kind of all you needed. Then guys started bringing in other things. And now we got dudes doing stuff that like, honestly, we got dudes like who are pretty, they can stuff a takedown like pretty easily now. It's not that uncommon to see people stuff takedowns.
See, the sport of wrestling, what it does is teach you how to finish takedowns. You get two guys, they go onto a mat, you are not allowed to back up. You will get penalized. You have to stand right in front of your opponent.
Different ball game, though. That's not what's going to happen inside of an octagon.
And you have to just go back and forth shooting takedowns. In a context like MMA, where for one, you're in a fighting stance, for two, you're allowed to disengage and back away. And
I can literally kick you. I can literally step back after you shoot for this takedown. Oh, forget that. I can literally watch you shoot for the takedown, and I can pull a Jorge Masvidal and knee you directly in your head and get one of the fastest knockouts in UFC history. That's what we can do now in MMA. Like this is not college wrestling. And I honestly, if I had to say how I could see it kind of ending for Bo Nickel, it's probably that, bro. I'm not saying that he'll take a knee to the head, but like honestly, I could totally see like he's gonna shoot for some takedown, and some dude's just gonna be like, "What?"
and circle and move. The nature of how you get deep on takedowns is just completely different. It's completely 100% different. And that is why we have seen Bo struggle at times actually getting in on takedowns. You look at the Jamie Pickett fight right here. Bo gets in on the takedown. And for one, again, because Bo is giving up size, he doesn't have the strength to actually manipulate him quickly. On top of that, Jamie just completely disengages, grabs an underhook and just backs up.
That's it.
All the way to the
And
fence.
just
And
like that.
he's disengaging, you just can't complete the takedown.
Right.
From there, Bo has to rely on
Right, now you got to freaking fight for this thing over here off the cage.
allegedly probably a low blow to then finally get him to the ground.
I remember the low blow. I remember watching that and being like, so we just going to not call that? Whatever. But, okay.
Here up against the fence is just another completely different ballgame. Fence wrestling is a 100% unique sport that traditional wrestling, again, doesn't really translate to the same way. Like, I'm sure Bo Nickel and Jamie Pickett have the exact same experience up against the fence. And again, this is why Olympic gold medalist Henry Cejudo couldn't hang with Division III wrestler Aljamain Sterling.
It's true.
When they would go up against the fence, all of a sudden, all of those years of wrestling
don't matter, bro. It's true. Like 100%. This is literally facts.
That Olympic gold medalist, it just kind of completely went out the window. It didn't even matter anymore. Or when you just look at somebody like Armin Sarukian, who's not even a tenth of the wrestler Bo Nickel is. But you look at how he finishes takedowns, the way he gets deep on them, it's completely different.
Completely different, bro.
Better than Bo Nickel at that
He is.
in MMA.
He is.
Or Islam Makhachev, who frankly isn't a great pure wrestler.
No, he's
but
not.
He has a better ability to get deep on takedowns in MMA than Bo Nickel does.
Absolutely.
And all of a sudden, that U23 World Championship, it doesn't really matter because fundamentally, the way you have to translate these skills in MMA is just completely different. It's a completely unique skill. Now, the thing is, though, we already all knew this, all right? When it came to hyping up Bo Nickel prior to all of this, it was the notion that he's still, fairly young, and he seems very serious about becoming a well-rounded mixed martial artist. So, it was very exciting to see how he did this. But, when you go through his YouTube channel now, where he posts a lot of vlogs of his training camps, one thing you'll notice is he does spend a lot of time in the Penn State wrestling room. And frankly, I think this is a waste of time.
Yeah, I think that's actually a mistake. If anything, bro, you need to be trying to wrestle with you need to be wrestling with UFC fighters, bro. Yeah, you need to be wrestling with UFC fighters. Like MMA fighters, period. You need to be wrestling with those guys. Well, forget this. I'm telling you, forget this. This college wrestling thing, bro. It's not good. Not in MMA. But that actually might be a good idea for another video. But look, I'm gonna get on up out of here, y'all. And I got some content dropping tomorrow. If you brand new, make sure that you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'm gonna be doing these from time to time. I will get at y'all later.